Detroit riots in 1967 was one of the most violent urban revolutions in the 20th century. It came to an immediate response to police brutality, also including segregated housing, schools, and rise black unemployment helped drive the anger of the riots. July 22nd, Detroit's police vice squad raided an after-hours blind pigs on the unlicensed bar at the corner of 12th Street and Claremont Avenue in the center of the city, poorest black neighborhood. Most of the time, black residents were asked to produce identifications and, having suffered their request share of humiliation, were allowed to proceed on their way. But if one could not produce identification, this could lead to arrest where police stopped letting injury or death of those who were identified. They used force on the 1962 police shooting of the black prostitute named Shirley Scott, who, like Lester Long from Newark Art, who was also another riot. Prostitute fleeing from the back, the police shot another one. Was one of the worst. Howard King, black teenager, was beaten for supposedly allegedly disturbing the peace. According to Detroit Free survey, residents reported police brutality as the number of 2 days spent in period leading up to the riots. After the riots, shared houses was a big problem for the blacks in the ghetto because only 39% of African Americans in their own homes in 1967 was compared with the 64% of the whites owners and the houses available to black residents. Further, by urban renewal projects in the neighborhood were bulldozed for highways. Newark, Detroit was swept clear of the white. During the 1950s, the white population of Detroit was 23%, correspondingly a percentage of non-whites rose from the 1961 and 29. Detroit increased to 1,487 over the decade. The rope turned over the population in the neighborhood, brought with the attendant ills of social disorganization, a rhyme, and further discriminating impact on the 12th Street and Avenue, devastating already from housing shortage and lack of open space. 12th Street became density apartments and divided 6-way highways. This was the Detroit riots.